Today we will discuss Chemistry Chapter 2. The name of the chapter is States of Matter. From today's lesson, you will be able to understand about matter, three states of matter, kinetic theory of particles, diffusion, experiment of diffusion of two gases, and to determine the rate of diffusion of different gases. Let us start the class. So, all of you, please start writing. So, it is chapter 2. It's states of matter. Okay, so first of all, we have to know what is matter. So, let us start the lesson matter. The substances that have a certain mass and occupies space are called matter. So, everybody see the board. I have written what is matter. The substances that have a certain mass and occupies space are called matter. So, everything around us are matter. So, now states of matter. States of matter. There are three states of matter. Are three states of matter are three. Okay, number one, solid, then liquid, then gas. Okay, these three are the states of matter. Okay, now solid. The matter that has specific mass, volume and shape are called solids. Okay, now what are the examples? Examples are sugar, edible salt, marble, etc. Okay, so now liquid. The matter that has specific mass and volume, but do not have shape are called liquids. Okay, so it has only the definite or specific mass and volume but do not have shape are called liquids. Example are water, oil, kerosene, etc. Okay, then gas. The matter that has a specific mass, the matter that has specific mass but do not have any volume or shape are called gases. So now, what are the examples? You can give many examples like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. Okay, dear students, all of you please see again. Today our chapter, it is 2 chemistry. Name of the chapter is states of matter. So first of all we have to know what is matter. I have written the substances that have a certain mass and occupies space are called matter. So everything around us is matter. So there are 3 states of matter. One is solid, another one is liquid, another one is gas. So the matter that has specific mass, volume and shape are called solids. I have given sugar, edible salt, marble, etc. So there are many solid substances around us. So in the solid substance, the intermolecular force is very high. Then in liquid, the matter that has specific mass and volume. It has specific mass and volume but do not have any shape are called liquids. Water, oil, kerosene, etc. I have given. Then gas, the matter that has a specific mass but do not have any volume and shape are called gas. Then in the gaseous state, the intermolecular force is very low. So these are the states of matter. One is solid, liquid and gas. If we apply heat on solid, then it will be liquid. Again, if we apply more heat in liquid, then it will be gas. Okay, students, now kinetic theory of particles. Kinetic theory of particles. Okay, the attempt to prove the states of substances using intermolecular force of attraction, intermolecular force of attraction and kinetic force of particles is called kinetic theory of particles. Okay, now everybody see the diagram. There are three diagrams. This is solid substance, liquid substance, gaseous substance. So now all of you see, I have written kinetic theory of particles. So what is kinetic theory of particles? The attempt to prove the states of substances using intermolecular force of attraction and kinetic force of particles are called is called kinetic theory of particles. So we see that in the first diagram it is solid substance. So in the solid substance the intermolecular force of attraction is very high. So for this reason the molecules are tightly arranged together and it is in the solid substance. Now if we apply heat in solid substance, then it will be the liquid substance. That means the intermolecular force of attraction now it is less than solid substance. Then again if we apply heat in the liquid substance, then it will be the gaseous substance. Now the intermolecular force of attraction among the molecules is very low. So for this reason molecules are now moving freely. There is a free movement of the molecules in the gaseous substances. Okay. Okay, students, now diffusion. Diffusion is the tendency of solid, liquid, or gas to spread spontaneously or uniformly in any medium is called diffusion. Okay, diffusion, I have written the tendency of solid, liquid, or gas spread spontaneously and uniformly in any medium is called diffusion. So here, all the student, please you see, I have taken the pink potassium permanganate. It is the potassium permanganate. Everybody know the formula of potassium permanganate is KMnO4. So the color of potassium permanganate is pink in color. So in a glass jar, I have we take some potassium permanganate. The color is pink. After some time, we will see that the water becomes pink color. Then when diffusion is over, then the whole water will be the pink. So here the potassium permanganate is spread to the liquid spontaneously and uniformly. That's why the whole color is now pink. So if we apply heat in this condition, then the diffusion will faster. Then the potassium permanganate will diffuse faster than in room temperature. Okay. Okay, now diffusion of two gases. Okay, now everybody see, I have drawn a diagram. This is a glass tube. In one part of the glass tube there is a cotton with hydrochloric acid solution, and another part wet cotton with ammonium hydroxide solution. So two gases, one is hydrochloric acid, another one is ammonia gas. These two react together and producing ammonium chloride. So at the middle there would be ammonia, white smoke of ammonium chloride. This is ammonium chloride. So now one is hydrochloric acid, another one is ammonia. So now molecular mass of hydrochloric acid equal 1 plus 35.5, then it is 36.5. Then molecular mass of NH3, it is 14 plus hydrogen 1 into 3, then equal 17. So now in the glass tube we will see that white smoke of ammonium chloride, it is nearer to the hydrochloric acid and it is far to the ammonia gas. So why? Because the molecular mass of hydrochloric acid is 36.5 and the molecular mass of ammonia gas is 17. So now white smoke, it will diffused more by the ammonia gas because the molecular mass is lower than hydrochloric acid. So for this reason the diffusion rate of ammonia is more than hydrochloric acid. So the white smoke, it will be nearer to the hydrochloric acid than to the ammonia gas. So it is the diffusion of two gases, one is hydrochloric acid and another one is ammonia gas. So hydrochloric acid and ammonia gas react together to produce ammonium chloride. It is a white smoke of ammonium chloride. So we have seen that the molecular mass is hydrochloric acid is more than the ammonia gas. So for this reason ammonia gas will diffuse the ammonium chloride more than the hydrochloric acid. So for this reason the white smoke of ammonium chloride, it is nearer to the hydrochloric acid solution. Okay, now we will do a mathematical problem, determination of the rate of diffusion of some gases. For example, carbon dioxide, then methane, then hydrochloric acid, then ammonia gas. Okay, now we will determine the rate of diffusion of these four gases. So now how to do these types of mathematical problem, all of you please see. First of all we have to find out the molecular mass of CO2, that means carbon dioxide. Carbon atomic mass is 12 plus oxygen 16 into 2, then it will be 44. Then molecular mass of methane, carbon it is 12, then hydrogen it is 1 into 2, then it is 1 into 4, then it is 16. Okay, then molecular mass of hydrochloric acid, it is hydrogen 1, chlorine 35.5, then it is 36.5. Then molecular mass of NH3, nitrogen it is 14 plus hydrogen 1 into 3, then it is 17. Okay, so we got the molecular mass of carbon dioxide, methane, hydrochloric acid and ammonia gas. Now we'll see that the molecular mass is higher, diffusion rate is lower. So higher molecular mass has lower diffusion rate. And lower molecular mass has the higher diffusion rate. Now let's see, here the carbon dioxide molecular mass is 40, methane molecular mass is 16, hydrochloric acid molecular mass is 35.5, ammonia gas molecular mass is 17. Now this is the lowest molecular mass, so this one will be the highest diffusion rate. Okay, now the diffusion rate will be, therefore the diffusion rate of the above gases. So first one will be methane because its molecular mass is the lowest, so it is the highest diffusion rate. Then ammonia gas, its molecular mass 17. Then hydrochloric acid, then carbon dioxide. Okay, so we have got the rate of diffusion. Okay, so I told you that the lowest molecular mass has the highest rate of diffusion. So for this reason methane will diffuse first, then ammonia gas, then hydrochloric acid, then carbon dioxide. Okay, dear students, today from chapter 2, name of the chapter is states of matter. First of all, I have given what is matter. Then there are three types, three states of matter are there: solid, liquid and gas. I have explained. Then kinetic theory of particles, that one also I have explained with the diagram. Then what is diffusion? Then I have shown an experiment of by potassium permanganate. And then the diffusion of two gases. I have given two gas, one is hydrochloric acid and ammonia gas in a glass tube. Then I have given the diffusion rate of four gases. So these are very important. All of you please be very attentive and see the video attentively, and you must learn the lesson. Okay, thank you everybody.